Hey guys, sorry for doing that. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about working for McDonald's. Why I believe it's the best job you'll ever have when you're starting out as a teenager trying to make your first dollar. I'm going to bring some factors into this on why I think personally it's one of the best jobs you can have starting out, even though most people hate it. Then I'm going to give you my opinion. So here's where we're going to start with the whole idea of McDonald's being one of the best jobs in my ideology and why I think it's going to be wanted to be the best jobs for you. The reasons why I think McDonald's is one of the best jobs is if you come from a background of being like a very shy student that doesn't like talking a lot, doesn't really like doing anything involving interacting people, you need to understand that jobs such as retail or any type of other job with communication such as wait staff and being a waiter, if you do want to do one of those things, or just any job in general, just involves interaction and talking to people and solving their problems. McDonald's is the perfect way to get through that door because of the fact that it teaches you to have communication skills with your employers but at a very fast pace, and that's what makes it different rather than any other retail place. Is because solely for that reason of the fact that McDonald's is fast food and you have to talk and communicate with people. There's no being quiet or anything like that. You have to communicate with people, and that's one thing I struggled with when I got out of high school and looking for a job, is I really sucked at communicating. So McDonald's is definitely one of the best jobs because of that communication tactic. Another reason why McDonald's is one of the best jobs I think a person can get once they start working is because of the fast pace and the fact that you're solving customers' problems. So when they get aggressive and they start telling you, oh, this isn't that, this burger isn't having this on it and I'm allergic to that, it really puts you in a situation of fight and flight of, do I run away or do I just answer it? And over time, when you develop these things, when you work for McDonald's, is you end up discussing with the people about why their meal was this way, if that makes any sense. So you learn how to solve things yourself rather than waiting for somebody else to solve it for you, because McDonald's is such a fast-paced work that you have to fix the situation yourself. And that's why I suggest McDonald's too, is because of the fact that you have to learn how to situate your problems for yourself. Third reason. When you're working for McDonald's, they do weekly paychecks, and their paychecks are very shitty. I think personally, when you're getting weekly paychecks and you're getting really shitty paychecks, it teaches you how to manage your money a lot better. And this is some advice I'm going to give you all who are young and still working, or not working, but are about to start working. I'm 22, turning 23 this year. My biggest advice, if I can go back, is once I started working, I wish I would have saved my money when I was working and not be such a dumbass and buy dumb shit. And that's something I would suggest for everybody that's in the workforce, working and making a living for themselves, is that if you don't have any bills and you have the God's grace of still being with your parents, save the money that you make. Be grateful that you still live with your parents, even though it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. But just, you're saving a lot of money. I'm paying right now rent on my apartment, $213 with 3 other roommates, and I couldn't wish for anything more than to save my money when I was younger, so I can move out and have enough money to be securely good, you know. So yeah, save your money once you start working at McDonald's, because you're gonna have weekly paychecks, and you're gonna be paid very little, just because of the fact that it's minimum wage. So you're gonna have to learn how to manage that money and to learn how to save $5 every week or $1, anything really. That's gonna be your best bet when you're working for McDonald's, is just saving every single dime that you make. Personally, my savings tactics is I just turn my dollars into quarters. This is how it works for me, and I don't touch my quarters. I end up touching my dollars, but I will never touch my quarters. So that's how I'll turn them into quarters, and then when I go to the bank, I'll have to roll them for a little bit of work, but at least I'll have that money saved in a jar or something. So yeah, the third part is that saving your money when you work at McDonald's is extremely important, because you make less than other people do and you get paid weekly, so it helps a lot. Number 4, It'll teach you how to interact with people, your coworkers. It'll teach you how to interact with your coworkers at a fast pace and be friendly with people. You know, you're in an environment where you're constantly working around these people all the damn time and bumping into them. And there's no other shift like a McDonald's shift where you're a cashier bumping into people like your coworkers all the damn time and learning how to get along with them, even if you hate them or don't. Mostly McDonald's is a very interactive job. It's something that I believe that everyone should start off as a first job. Is McDonald's is one of the best jobs you can get. If you can get the time to hop into a McDonald's job, go for it. I would highly suggest it. I would highly suggest that to anybody. And that's really all I got, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'll talk about other jobs that I've worked at. Drop them below. And a little bit of pros and cons about McDonald's, since I already talked about why it's such a good job. The cons about the job is that you get paid like dirt. You get paid like shit, so you have to really learn how to manage your money. The cons, people are gonna treat you like shit sometimes, but you just have to learn how to deal with those situations by yourself, because it will be healthy for you when you move on for your career of whatever you're trying to go at for. The third con about the job is that most people there are going to treat you like shit. It's just kind of how it is, because it's a fast-paced job and you just have to learn how to deal with it sometimes. It's a fast-paced job. Everyone's trying to get in there, grab their check for the end of the week, and just continue working. And you have to expect that from people from there. The pros about the job: sometimes when it's down, everyone's positive, everyone's really good when there's no really much work. But most of the time, you're going to be working at McDonald's because it gets busy. Since it's cheap fast food. Pros about the job: like I said, they have good plans, 401k plans. I think they don't have any what's the word I'm looking for? Benefits. They don't really have any benefits. They'll pay for your college though, which I didn't know about that, but they're doing that now currently. Pros about the job is that saving money, like I said. Save your money, bro. Well, I'm gonna let this go here. Peace out, guys. Stay positive.